Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have an interesting pair of Jordan 1s in front of us. This happened to be a women's release, if you can see that by the title. So it is a Air Jordan 1 High OG Retro, standard Jordan 1 style box in the shape and the cardboard, material. But you have a change to this kind of patterned on the back, which is like a marble liquid kind of effect. Nike up top in this kind of coffee brownish tan. It is a little lighter in person than it is showing on the camera. If I angle it, maybe you can see it's a lighter brown on the side there as well. Coming around, we have a women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in a women's 11, which if you size down 1.5 sizes, it would be a men's 9.5. Retail is not posted on the side, but these were $180 US. And there is that same style paper that would match the box in that kind of swiggle pattern. Very interesting. And there actually is a reason for that. We will talk about that in a second. But these released pretty recently on May 29th of 2024 for $180 US. This is what we are looking at today. So my only guess and assumption is you see the swiggles and all that stuff going on in the box. These are actually dubbed to be the latte colorway, which I'm assuming that might have to do with coffee or a coffee latte. The cappuccino, the foam swiggle on the top. It kind of reminds me of that. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but this is called the latte colorway. Very, very nice, honestly, very clean, very easy to wear. Not quite sure if the women's sizing went all the way up into men's, like mine would be a 14.5 women's, 13 men's. I'm not quite sure if I was able to grab that. They might have stopped at a women's 12, which is a men's 10.5. So if you are looking for them, if you're up to a 10.5, you should be able to get them. The different materials across here, we have leather on the toe box here and leather across the toe cap area in black and white. This is perforated for a little bit of breathability. Black leather goes up along the eyelet area until you see the tan up here. This is actually not a leather material. It's more like a nubuck durabuck. Has a nice soft to it, almost like a suede soft texture. It is a nice material, and because the black, the white, and the tan, I think it looks really good together. I will take out, I forgot to mention in the beginning, you do have an extra pair of laces right here in this little cardboard box. White pair of laces standard, and besides the white laces, you have black laces that are laced in here. So 2 pairs of laces technically, but one extra. You have a cream looking style midsole with the matching stitching. On the bottom you have that latte or coffee style brownish tan on the bottom. It's more of a sand dune tan in my opinion. A little darker than what you see up here. You could probably notice that between the two areas. There is your Wings logo stamped in black. Black leather up here around the ankle and behind the heel area. Nice white leather paneling, and the leather quality is not bad at all. I wouldn't say the leather quality is like an 8 or a 9, but I would say it's definitely a 6 or a 7. It's getting up there. It's nice. It feels good to the touch. And going up your tongue, standard Jordan High nylon tongue. That goes up to a white Nike tag with black writing. You do have a black lining in here. It's not a satin lining, but it feels a little softer than the standard lining material, which is pretty nice. And then if we get the laces out of here again for a second time, and I move the black laces out of the way, you can see that kind of coffee latte style insole, which is why I'm assuming the box is going with the whole latte theme. Nike Air stamp down there in brown. And both pairs, obviously being a Jordan 1 Retro and not being a crazy collaboration, these are color blocked the same. Details are placed the same on the shoe. So I'm just going to rotate this really quickly so you guys can check it out for yourselves. And for $180, it's hard to recommend, but this is a Jordan 1 High that you could literally buy, wear every day with every outfit. To me, because they're kind of muted tones and shades, I feel like it's very, very easy to put together. And if you're going to spend money on sneakers and you only wear them like once a week, it's debatable if you want to spend a lot. But if you're going to wear a shoe every day, it's going to be something that you're going to daily wear and just beat the hell out of. It's okay to spend $180 in my opinion, especially if you're going to get a lot of use out of it. But it's a solid add to the Jordan 1 collection if you're a big fan of the ones and you collect them. It's a nice colorway, solid to wear. I think it looks really good. Feels good in hand quality wise. So I would go ahead and recommend them. But once again, because they're women's sizing, I'm not quite sure the biggest size they offered. So be careful about that. So other than that, let me know what you think of this pair down below. I will try to answer back to everybody down in the comments and try to get some conversation going. I thank you guys for the support. I hope you stick around. I see you in the next video. And I hope everybody has a great day. All right.